Wingspan from the Wingspan World Cup. Sorry if my mic is a bit in and out here. I just got notification that it turned off and turned right back on, so sorry about that. But this is going to be game 4 of the World Cup, the Wingspan World Cup in the Wingspan Discord's server. And let's get into it. We're going first this game. We're 2-1 in the tourney so far, and looking like a pretty good starting hand here. We're playing against Carrot 690. Partridge is a great option to start out with. Ibis is good if we're going to be running a Grasslands engine. Citizen Scientist isn't that great. Wildlife Gardener, we don't really have any. We have a couple options for that, but nothing too spectacular. Oh, we have a Raven in the tray too. Okay. We are going Grasslands this game for sure. I think this Fairy Wren in the forest would do us nicely then. Just to get some egg space in the forest. And we could potentially find something for the wetland with a lot of egg spaces too with our Ibis. Yeah, what do we do? How do we start this though? This will be interesting because we have to pick up the Raven right away. Probably want to block that Pheasant Cuckoo too, because the Raven is an indicator to go through the wetlands. A lot of nectar in the tray. Might have already said that. But let's go in with these cards and see what we can do. Alrighty, wish me luck in this game 4 of the Wingspan World Cup. Our opponent is going second here, picking their cards. We have a pretty strong starting hand, but we really don't have any early food access. Once we hit the second round here, we can play our Raven, because in the Wingspan Discord server, we have house rules in effect that says anyone can't play the Raven until the second round. That's just how good of a bird it is. So we'll have to wait to do that. End of round goals. Couple egg laying options with the first and third end of round. Birds worth less than or equal to 3 in the second, and then birds in the grasslands for 4. So we could be doing something with those here. We could just play the Ibis in the wetlands for a wetland bird, but I don't know. I think we just have to block the Cuckoo as well. That's what we'll do. Our opponent chose to keep 3 cards and 3 food. Nothing flipped up in the tray when we took. Nothing too spectacular. I mean, the yellow belly sucker is pretty good. And now they just took that bird and revealed the Eastern Imperial Eagle. That's going to be tough to ignore. But I think we just have to stick with our plan here. We'll get some food. Oops, we don't want that one. We want some nectar. I think we have to play our raven in the grasslands first and wait for the partridge. That kind of defeats the purpose of this fairy wren. Ibis only has 2 egg spots. Yeah, this is going to be a weird first round, I think. But we're just going to have to wait to play the Raven. And then we can really get our engine going once we see some more cards with the Ibis and lay our eggs with the partridge. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start. And I'm hoping we can do something with it. Let's get our partridge down, yeah, first. And we can wait on the Ibis. Get some more food. Ooh, the starling would actually be a pretty good wetland option for our partridge, but let's just keep doing our plan here. And then we can get food twice and lay eggs once. And hopefully we get a rat. We're gonna, yeah, really hope for that. Let's just get food now. Alright, good. We got the rat. Really slow start here, but I think our engine will gain us a lot of points throughout the game here. They have some good brown powers. They played their diver in the wetlands. Great card access for them. We don't really have much card access. But we're gonna have a lot of points through this partridge, the Ibis, and the Raven. Get food once more here. Or actually, we don't need to get food again. We can just lay eggs twice. So let's just do that. Or we could pick up the starling. Yeah, maybe. I think the starling might be worth it. Oh, well, too late for that now. Let's just lay some eggs again. We're gonna fill up quick, but we will be discarding eggs with this raven, so hopefully that'll be okay. And we win the first end of round without any problem. Wasn't really paying too close of attention to my opponent's board, but they do have the noisy miner down, which gives us eggs, which we don't really need. That'll cause some egg space problems. So we're gonna have to look for some birds with a lot of egg space. And there it goes. Play this right away. They are using that diver to see 3 new cards in the tray. And they picked up that cassowary, which is a good option. I don't think we want anything in that tray. We're still looking for wildlife gardener birds, but I think we have more important stuff to be doing right now. Yeah, some good brown powers for my opponent, like I said before. Looking pretty even on this end of round. But we will continue just to do what we do best. Now we're full on eggs, so it'd probably be a good time for them to lay eggs, but they have a lot of eggs right now, so they don't really need to. Play our ibis. Get a little bit more egg space, but not much. And hopefully the ibis reveals some good options for us. We're looking for wildlife gardener, those cup nests. We're looking for birds that are worth less than 3. Oh wow, they have a lot of card access now, but they're not scoring a lot of points, it seems like right now, but they have some great engines going. Magpie Lark. I think that could be good for us. Doesn't add to our engine, but it allows us to play another bird. That's a tough one. It's a cup nest as well. Let's pick it up. We don't want nectar, We'll just get a variety of food here. And yet again, we're full on eggs. Looking good on points right now. But we have a lot of work to do to keep our egg spots open. Couple good tray birds there, like the little penguin. Might be too expensive for us. This sacred kingfisher actually could be good for us. But we don't really want to go out of our way to pick it up. So we'll just continue to do what we do. They're going to win this end of round, but that's okay. We have a strong engine going for us. And there's another cup nest, so that's pretty good for us. A few more egg spaces. Discard an egg. We get some more food and get those eggs back. We lose that end of round. Would any of those birds be good? We don't really want the burrowing owl. Could help them with this end of round, but they kind of have full control over the tray because we're not using that. We're just drawing from the discard pile. So let's just continue to do that. We want to play this with nectar, so we'll hold off playing it. Actually, we need to play it because we need some egg space. Keep second guessing myself here. Open up some more egg space. It's a decent big point bird. Not the best, but it's 6 points. And it helps us out with this wildlife gardener. Tui's another cup nest. Not that much egg space, but I think it will be good enough. Let's keep doing our thing. They play their robin. So they have a pretty good forest now. I'm just not seeing a whole lot of points on their board, which is good for us. Continue to just lay eggs and play birds. We hit the lower bound on Wildlife Gardener now. They might end up winning this end of round, depending on what we can find in the discard pile here. Yep, they're gaining food. Yeah, we're overloaded with eggs. Yeah, these birds aren't gonna do it. So we'll have to tuck. Get some more food with the raven. We'll get one nectar because I think we might draw cards here. Yeah, now what do? We have a lot of turns left in the game, but we're full on egg space. So we kind of just have to dig a little bit to get anything going. I think we will take the burrowing owl as a play for the magpie lark. Grebe's tempting, but it's just a 0-point bird. It has a lot of egg space though. Oh, we can actually spend an egg instead of a nectar. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, they're gonna win this end of round, unfortunately. We get a decent option. It's another cup nest, and it gives us some more egg space. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to spend this nectar. How do we do that? Maybe we just get food here. We can use the nectar to reroll the feeder, gain a bunch of food. That'll give us food for the burrowing owl with our magpie lark play at the end. And we can get food for the indigo bunting as well. We just don't really have anything else to do right now. So let's do that. Got a rat, but no worms. Do we go for points or do we go for a worm? I think we go for a worm. We'll get a berry for the bunting. Now we can play the bunting and lay eggs. Oh, they didn't actually have enough eggs to lay. So we're gonna tie this end of round unless they leave that nectar hanging. So that's pretty good for us. Oh, they ended up spending, or they ended up laying eggs? Or what did they do? Oh, they played the cassowary. Okay. Good play. I wasn't quick enough to see what was in the tray. Close nectar race in the forest. But we kind of just have to play this bunting now. No birds with a lot of egg space in the tray. We are going to max out this wildlife gardener with the burrowing owl. Let's hope the ibis can find us something good. Common loon doesn't have any egg space, and we don't have room for the pipit. But common loon is a play. It's better than nothing. We are for sure gonna win this end of round unless our opponent has a bunch of double plays here. They found a white stork. It's a nice bird for them. Let's play our loon and get one more egg spot. So now we can lay eggs and play a bird on our last turn. This fairy wren's not going to help us at all. Oh, they have the kakapo. Okay, they're playing some good birds in the last round here. It's a little bit scary. But we are going to win this end of round. We have potential to win the nectar race in the wetlands if we find a good bird. Would it be worth it just to pick up the fish crow? I think so. We don't have enough food then though. So I think we just have to get lucky. Alright, let's hope for some luck. Okay, hooded warbler. That'll tie us the nectar race in the forest. So I don't mind that. Doesn't really matter what egg we discard here, because we're just going to get it right back. And now we can play our warbler and then the burrowing owl. That actually gets us an egg from the fairy wren, so at least there's something. There's their Eastern Imperial Eagle. Clear that space off for the fairy wren as well, but we don't have any other options, unfortunately. Well, we have the fairy wren itself, so let's do that. I kind of forgot that the end of round goals happens before the game end powers go, so I thought we were going to have 5 birds down for the end of round, but That's kind of what happens sometimes. Gets a little confusing. Let's do the burrowing owl first. Just double check that we're not missing anything. Burrowing owl. Then our fairy wren gets us some eggs at the end. So we tie the forest nectar race. We win in the grasslands, but we lose in the wetlands. We're actually only one away, I think. Yeah, so close nectar battles. Start off pretty even. I think we might get the lead here early on. Yeah, just by a tad. Pretty even still with the bonus cards. End of round goals were even as well. But eggs, we dominated. I don't think they have a lot of tuck cards, so yeah, we get the win here. They scored 94, we have 111. We just had some great birds to look at the start, even though it kind of wasn't pretty in the beginning there, but we pulled it out. They had some good bonus cards, Diet Specialist and Wetland Scientist, for a total of 9 there. Yeah. So all in all, great game. Nice job to my opponent. Having so much fun in this tournament so far, and hope you guys are too. I think this was a pretty quick game this time, so hope you all enjoyed it again, and I'll see you in the future. Cheers, and take care.